Do you ever feel like throwing open the window and shouting that the world is a wonderful place, Jeeves?
No, sir.
Or dancing in the street, scattering petals on the passers-by?
Only infrequently, sir.
Well, then it's quite obvious that you've never been threatened with marriage by the appalling Madeline Bassett, only to be saved at the bell by the intervention of the unspeakable Roderick Spode.
They make an interesting couple, don't they, sir? Let us hope that the engagement stays the course.
It's only got to stay until Saturday, Jeeves. We have dispatched the traditional toast rack. On Sunday morning, Madeline Bassett will awaken as the Countess of Sidcup and be out of Bertram's hair forevermore.
I trust that your optimism is justified, sir.
You're being a positive wet blanket this morning, Jeeves. I'm going down to the drones while you pack.
Very good, sir.
Thank you.
What no, Bertie?
I haven't seen you in a new day.
I know, I've been rather busy.
You're coming down to Totley this week.
Totley? No, what?
The wedding. Madeline Bassett and Roderick Spode.
Oh, no, wouldn't be after that. Well, since the time Barbie and I dressed up in black shorts for one of Spode's rallies and bombarded him with turnips.
Well, I'm sorry you won't be able to join us.
Well, I couldn't anyway, as a matter of fact. Far too busy with Plumbo Jumbo.
Plumbo Jumbo?
Plumbo Jumbo. That's a good name, isn't it? That was my idea. I've sunk all my money into this, Bertie.
We haven't got any money.
Yes, well, all my father's money. It is going to make me a fortune. Now, I've come across this inventor chap here, name of Whifflingham. Now, one of the things he's been working on for years is this machine. Now, it not only clears drains, but it coats the pipes with this secret sort of mixture while it does so they never get blocked up again. Anyway, I've put my advertisement in all the papers, and I'm just sitting back waiting for the work to flood in.
Is that a joke?
Is what a joke?
Right, sir?
You ought to take more care, Cocky. Dancing about in the middle of the street like that. Thought you were a goner.
Well, I blasted well nearly was a goner.
Jeeves Wooster. Hello, Reggie.
We know him, Jeeves.
I fear so, sir. His name is Brinkley. Perhaps he would care to come into the Ganymede Club for a restorative glass of whiskey, sir.
Well... So, this is your famous Ganymede Club, is it? Jolly nice place. Thank you.
It's good of you to say so, sir.
Do we have to be a valet or a butler to be a member, is that it?
Quite so, sir.
Haven't seen you on sec, have you, Reggie? I can't find the fella anywhere.
I'm afraid not, Brinkley.
What a do, eh? Don't miss the emergency meeting, Reggie.
Is that Blighter? Is he a valet or a butler?
Not now, sir. An uncle in the grocery business died and left him a house and a comfortable sum of money. You employed him once, if you recall, sir.
I did? What as?
It was during that uncomfortable period, sir, when you and I had had a disagreement about your trombone playing.
Oh, good grief, yes. He got drunk and burnt my cottage down. Now he's a landed gent, you say?
Scarcely that, sir. He has a small establishment in Totley in the Wold. Coincidentally enough. There is something I ought to tell you, sir.
Tell away, Jeeves.
The purpose of the emergency meeting to which Mr. Brinkley referred was to discuss the theft of the Ganymede Club book.
Theft, Jeeves?
Yes, sir.
It's been stolen? The book in which you've written down all my endearing eccentricities for the amusement of your fellow Ganymedians?
Not only your characteristics, sir, but the idiosyncrasies of all the gentlemen, if I may so put it. And by no means for their amusement, sir, but as a serious guide to those considering employment. The penalties for omitting any details are severe, sir.
We know what that blasted book invites, Jeeves. Blackmail, that's what it invites. Now you tell me that the blasted thing has been stolen. Well, what will be the upshot, Jeeves? Ruin. That'll be the upshot.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's not an expression I often use, Jeeves, but... Cha!
Very good, sir.
Good Lord! Ginger Winship!
Bertie, nice to see you.
You're down here for the wedding?
No. There's a by-election. I'm standing for Parliament.
No.
I am.
But you're an absolute idiot, Ginger.
I know, but it's a safe seat. I didn't particularly want to, as a matter of fact, but my fiancée insisted. She said I ought to carve out a career for myself.
Yes, well, they're like that. Drink?
No. My fiancée says drink hardens the arteries.
Ah, well, my arteries could do with a bit of hardening.
She has me on a reducing diet, too.
Good God. Sounds just like Florence Cray.
Who sounds just like Florence Cray?
Ah, Florence. No, well, Ginger was just telling me about this beautiful, highly intelligent girl he's got himself engaged to, and I said...
Harold is engaged to me.
Ah, well, that explains it.
You're down for Madeline's wedding, I presume? Good. You can do some canvassing for Harold while you're down here.
Well...
Good. Come on, Harold. You've got your meeting in 10 minutes. You too, Bertie.
Mrs. McCorkerdale. Ladies and gentlemen, well, as you know, well, of course, perhaps you don't. Well, anyway, it's true. There's a by-election in Tockley in the Wold.
Here, here.
Thank you. Oh, my name's Winship, by the way. Harold Winship. And I'm, well, sort of standing. I'm your... what you call it, a candidate. Oh, as a Conservative, of course. I mean, if you'd like to vote for anybody, I'd be, well, jolly grateful if it was, well, me, don't you know? Thanks awfully.
How'd it go? Not that it matters. Winship hasn't got an earthly. Take my word for it, Cocky. Phone your bookie right now. Get your money on the Labour candidate, Mrs. McCorkerdale.
He just stood there saying, ugh. Of course, it didn't much matter. You couldn't hear him more than 5 feet away.
Well,
Bertie's exactly the same. Mumble, mumble, mumble.
I say, Aunt Agatha.
I think Bertie's got a very nice speaking voice.
Nice.
Put your knife and fork down straight, Bertie, if you've finished, and don't slump.
As father of the bride-to-be, I must say that I look forward to Saturday as being one of the happiest days of their lives. The happy couple.
The marriage is an honorable estate. In the 20th century, however, it has fallen into some disrepute due to the vexed question of overpopulation. It is my intention to introduce into the House of Lords a bill forbidding anyone earning less than £500 a year to have children. At £500 a year, he can have 1 child. At £1,000 a year, he can have 2 children. At £1,500, 3, and so forth.
Something up with the bath?
The water appears reluctant to drain, sir.
Got the plug out, have you?
That was amongst the first things I thought of, sir. I exchanged words with the man Brinkley earlier this afternoon, sir, at Mr. Winship's election rally.
Yes, I noticed.
I must confess I was somewhat perturbed by his manner.
Oh? What did he say?
He advised me to place a wager on Mrs. McCorkerdale, but it was not so much what he said as the easy insolence with which he said it, as if he knew something that was not common currency and that he could profit by it.